Are we encountering anything, or do we make it?
Let me see, actually.
Oh no!
I'd like to feed you. No.
While we walk, I
do know
continue practicing with my new greatsword.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Tarnum that he owes me now.
Oh yeah, Tarm, you owe me money.
I gave you the money. I marked it off.
No.
I gave you the money straight away.
I think you owe me more money because not only did I have to dig the hole, but I had to lower a coffin into it and fill it back in.
21. How much?
I don't know. That's up to you.
An extra 2 gold.
Just for housekeeping,
That
Hayden,
sounds good.
I would have taken a short rest at some point just to regain the suggestion spell slot.
You could do that. Yeah, you can sit in the horse, and while you guys are traveling there, you can do it.
So all I've used then for today is one of my first levels with fog clouds. So.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to say as well, when we get to Orthorn, some of us have got some business to do. I don't need to go back to the bookstore, and I've got to return this woodcrafting book at the same place.
Well, we're going to get there really late at night, so we'll have to sleep in the inn and then take care of that in the morning.
Yeah. So what did you want to say to me?
I was going to tell you that you owe me for that, saving your butt back there with Brenson.
Oh, you want money too? How much do you want?
No, I don't want your money. But if I need a favor, I'll come and talk to you.
A favor?
Could have just done it out of your good-natured heart.
I'm upset with him. Don't forget, he's this is like the third time he's almost gotten us in serious trouble.
I would have just scolded the dog. Bad dog. Stay out of people's homes.
Well, I was smart enough to know. I'm intelligent enough to know that he would have sent the dog in. Like the dog obeys his commands.
Yeah, but he didn't have to hide the dog from you.
No. I'm just saying that I know that he was up to no good again and just messing with people or whatever is how I look at it. And
Mr. Liar, while we're in the store again.
Hey, I like messing with him. There was no real danger.
So
there.
Why can't he mess with people?
He's robbing people. I'm not. He's going into somebody. He's going to a dead the guy's house, and if he had seen the dog, he might have attacked us. Is what I was thinking. Or
I buried somebody to rob the other person. For crying out loud.
And you're not even part of this conversation, Corianne.
We're walking down the road. You know what? We're all part of this conversation.
You're practicing your martial stances. Are you really caring what the gnome is saying to somebody else?
It's boring walking down the road.
You're practicing your stance stuff.
That just means swinging my sword around.
And you're not like keeping a guard up?
No.
So you're just casually walking down the road, not expecting anything to ever happen?
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, throughout this entire time, nothing seems to notice you guys' travel there, so you guys get there safely.
All the way to Orthorn?
We've killed everything that lives here, so...
Do we see any of the remains of the dead wolves and owl bear?
The goblins, the hobgoblin, the ankeg.
Yeah, every now and then you see a skinned wolf. You see a wolf with a bump on its head, the one that runs the tree.
Did you swing by and say hi to your Robin buddy?
Yeah, I was going to say. Did he happen to be standing there when we left town? Even though we didn't coming into?
Yeah, he was sitting there in his nest.
Okay. All right, so then we sleep for the night, right?
Yeah, you guys get to Orthorn, go to the inn, and you guys sleep for the night.
What's that?
Now I will... So 5 silver, and also for food, just mark off another 3 gold off of everybody's gold pieces.
All right, new divine rolls for today. 15. And come on, I need something low. Yes, 4.
All right, so
we're going to the bookstore, right? First.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So you go to the bookstore. Merla greets you. And she says, "Welcome back."
I'm gonna say hello. Your mother says hi.
She says, "Catherine's a pretty great woman."
She's a very nice lady.
So I got your spell scrolls. How many did you get again? I can't remember. Lego.
I got 4 for 300 gold, which I already paid.
Okay, so she hands you them. You have to copy these into your spell book, there is a chance that you will fail.
Right. I know I get a advantage on divination. One of my spells is divination. I got so. I'm going to. I'm going to, as she's handing them, before she hands them to me, I'm just going to suggest to her that since I spent so much gold, that she should maybe throw in some extra books or something a little extra. And that's going to be a suggestion spell.
Okay.
And she rolled a 4.
Lawful good.
Yeah.
Chaotic good. And I
Real
am
good.
obsessed.
It's just as
All
bad
right.
as me. He just robs people in a less direct way.
Yeah.
hey, listen, my character's growing on this adventure. Alignments do shift during campaigns.
I'm also, while this is going on, I'm gonna head over to Torthax.
Okay. She nods and she agrees. She says, you have helped me a lot, and especially with my business. Not very cheap to buy all those spell scrolls. I do have this old book. It's a guide to cooking basic meats. If you would like to keep it, it'll help you.
Can I try to persuade her into giving me you said before that she had a book on herbalism?
I think I bought that one.
Yeah.
So there's no other copies?
You could, or you can just borrow it from me.
All right. Does she have any other books of interest? I want to persuade her for something more useful.
Let me check, actually.
Cooking meat is useful. What are you talking about? If I was there, I'd take it.
You recall she has books about plants, which I bought the nature book. Monster information, dragons, cooking books, deity studies, and alchemy books. Any of those sound interesting?
I would ask her for maybe the alchemy books instead.
Okay. So this will help you for potion making.
I'll need alchemist tools to do that, though, right?
I believe so. Yeah, you need vials and ingredients and such.
Right. Now I know there's a cost to making. Is there a cost to making potions other than time if I use herbalism to find the ingredients?
There is a component cost. I remember, like for potions of healing. I know.
I looked at. Yeah, I know there's a chart for it. Does picking up the herbs lower the component cost, or is it still with it even if I get herbs?
If you can find them.
Okay.
Generally, I think people buy them though.
All right. I'm just gonna take the books, tell her thank you, and take my spells, and I'm gonna go to the general store after that. But I'm sure. Corey.
I'm gonna do my business at the bookstore now too. And,
oh yeah, he should do his book. Yeah, business in the bookstore, and get her done.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say thank you. This book was very useful upon returning it. It helped me in many ways. Your mother has got a nice, wonderful brand new cane, and I also used it to build a coffin.
That's interesting. But good craftsmanship. And she takes it back.
Yep. Thank you, and have a good day.
You as well.
All right.
All right.
Along the way to
You're going to
Torthax, I start counting my money and realize I don't have as much as I would like for what I want to do. So, is there like some place to look for new jobs, like a bulletin board, or should we go see Katya?
You make a investigation roll.
All right. It'd be 12.
12. Yeah, you ask around. It can't really find anything specific. This is not checking Katya, but you do remember she did say she would send you an owl if she had something else. But you're looking around for bulletin boards. You don't really find anything.
Well,
it's a pretty big city, so
town center thing, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll head on then to the castle, and right. I think there's a castle here,
There is, yes.
and
thought you were going to Torthak.
see if I can talk to Katya.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't care if she said she's sent us an owl. I'm gonna ask anyways.
All right. So Lego. While you're going there, Lego, what'd you say you're gonna do? Can't remember.
Okay, I need to buy some stuff at the general store.
Okay. Anything specific?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let's see here. I need the alchemist tools to. I don't think I'm going to buy those right now. The alchemist tools. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I want to get an herbalism kit. So that's 5 gold.
Yep.
And I also want to pick up 2 flasks of oil, which is actually I'm going to pick up 5 flasks of oil, which is 5 silver. So that is now 5 gold, 5 silver. And I'm also going to pick up 2 more bags of caltrops and 2 bags of ball bearings. So that will be so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 gold, 5 silver.
Which you can easily afford. Go and make that off.
I'm going to try to persuade him though to give me a better deal.
Okay.
This is my
Go ahead and
character
roll your
now.
persuasion.
It's plus your charisma modifier.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a 16 with my charisma modifier using my second divine roll.
He thinks about it. You said it was 9 gold, 5 silver?
Correct.
He says, how about 7 gold even?
Fair enough.
Hands you the stuff. And nothing else you need to know?
Nope.
Got
I'm
it.
good.
Did either Eli or Martin need anything before I get back to Black?
No, I mean, all I needed to come here for was just to drop off the book, yeah.
Yep.
We might have took a short rest at some point. Or I guess we had a long... we've not had a long rest yet, have we?
We
Or have
would have
we?
camped
Yeah,
along the way.
yeah.
We would have slept when we
No,
got
we
here.
slept in the town.
Slept when we
yeah.
got here, yeah.
Okay, so I can reset my spell slots from yesterday and all that business.
Yes. Yeah, they go come back every long rest. And you guys did sleep when you got here, so
I would start studying my spells to transcribe them. So we can just deal with that later, though. But we'll say that's what I'm doing.
all right, Black, you head to the castle. You just ask a guard for Kaya.
I'd ask the guard if any other counselors were available, or Katya in particular, since I know her.
He nods and goes and fetches her. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes, but she comes back. And she smiles and asks you what you would like.
We're in between jobs right now. I was wondering if you had anything available.
She says personally no. There are like small things you can do. Like you can, go out and chop down trees for the city, or small amounts of labor. If you don't break your axe, yes. You can do small amounts of labor, but the things that she needs specifically, not currently.
So there are no bounties or,
No.
patrol mission kind of thing you might need done. Packages that are precious that need to be delivered to someplace. Something you would need.
Yeah, she says the half-hogos are what they were really needing to deal with right then. But if she has anything, she'll immediately contact you because she knows you're reliable and talented.
All right. Well, I will thank her for her time, give her a little bow.
She does the same, and she walks back off to the castle.
And I'll head back to the inn.
Yeah, you group up with them.
Yeah.
Are you guys all meeting up back at the inn?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, Corian. You don't
Nice
seem
to
to
meet
be
you,
talking with your guards as much lately in these inns. We've not spoken to them for a few days. You probably should.
Well, there's none in Terralin. and we didn't get here till midnight. So, I, you know, usually it's more of an afternoon thing. We haven't been anywhere in the afternoon that I would talk with the guys I know.
It's about like 9 or 10 in the morning.
Right, right. I assume Matt is at his job at the moment.
Yes.
So, yeah, I went and spoke to Katya. She doesn't have any jobs available for us at the moment.
Nothing at all? Not even any small jobs by
Well,
chance?
not jobs for us.
Not jobs for Tarnum specifically.
Unless you want to go try to chop down some trees.
Absolutely.
But nothing that a mercenary group such as ourselves would be bothered with. So I don't really know what we should be doing now.
Well, we have mentioned the next city. Its name is Elsewhere Osbaltu.
That's true.
We have literally nothing to do now.
There is a church here. I don't know if that guy might have something. We haven't actually been there yet. Provided the place doesn't burn down when Mike walks in. Chuckle. Maybe we could go see there before we leave.
Church sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah, we could go to. I'm copying my scrolls and stuff, listening to you guys though.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. You know,
I'm gonna suggest we go to the next town.
What deity they worship, but
after you guys visit the church, maybe we should just go to the next town and see if we find anything on the way and what's going on in that town.
Why do you keep moving me around?
Sorry, wrong person.
So you guys going to the church?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay behind to copy my spells.
If that's what everybody thinks we should do. I mean, this is a discussion.
I'm up for it.
All right.
More grannies to push over.
I know it was mentioned when we first got here, and we never went to it, so you never know.
You guys approach stone building. You enter. There are, the benches of church.
Do we recognize the symbol for who they're worshiping?
Go and make a religion check. Anybody wants to check.
I rolled a 12.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, Hayden, you should definitely do that.
I don't know. I got a 7, so.
Religion. I got a 9. No, I didn't. 11 and plus 2 is 13. So probably still not.
8.
But you wish you had the gnome now.
Are you not checking out Lego or?
He didn't come with us.
I stayed behind though. Copying my spells.
In fact, he told us after we checked the church just to go ahead and head to the next city without him. So.
All right.
I didn't say that. I said we should head to the next city.
On the way, I'm going to say to Corian, apparently I owe an oak a favor. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that might mean?
A favor. I think that means you should do something special for him. So if you've got like any kind of something special maybe you collected for him. Or
you reminded me.
Something nice you could make that he might enjoy, that'd be a favor.
He doesn't have the book anymore to do woodworking.
Nobody's got a pocket full of grass.
Oh, thanks for reminding me about that. I've got a pocket full of grass. I've got some harpy wings, some owlbear feathers, some ghoul tongues.
Sounds perfect.
I'm gonna try and.
That seems like the kind of things that a wizard would want to me.
Are you serious? Like, or are you messing with me through him?
What wizard wouldn't want? What would you say? Harpy wings, ghoul tongues,
and a pocket full of grass.
Yeah, that all seems like magic stuff to me.
My character's shaking his head.
Would you say?
I mean, that could be a witch I'm thinking of, but it's basically the same thing, right?
Come on now.
Avris would know. He's one of those.
Yeah, what does Avers say about this?
He's a druid, right? He probably liked the grass too. I mean, it's not gold, but you know.
Look, you should just stick to the sword, okay? You don't know much about spellcasting, how it works.
That's very true. I will admit to that. I do not know anything about spellcasting.
But then again, I'm not really good at swords, so I wouldn't know much about that either. So
While we're going to the church, I'm going to attempt to use the 3 owlbear feathers that I can never seem to sell for some reason, because nobody believes that they exist. Together with my pocket full of grass, I'm going to try and make a knot out of the grass and tie it to the feathers and make it into like a headgear thing that you can wear.
okay. This would be
Dexterity, I
this
would
would be
imagine.
general dexterity. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to make like a grass crown. I can always grab more grass if I need it off the ground, but I've only got the 3 feathers. 8 plus dexterity, 11.
In the shape of a hat, you don't know. You make it to the size of your head, and then you remember that his head is smaller because he's a gnome, and you're not really sure how. It might make a good necklace, maybe, because it just go right over his head.
I turn it upside down, and it's a necklace now.
That seems perfect.
I can't
That
wait
seems
till
like
we
a
see
good
him
favor.
again, Corey.
Okay, at this point, you have to know you're just messing with me now.
I could roll a check against there.
So did we have no idea what symbol was on the church then?
You didn't. You know it's nature based. You do not know it.
Okay, nature. I should have assumed that since this is a tree city. So I assume we're at the church since we can see the outside of it.
Yep. You guys enter.
All right, so we'll enter.
Okay. You see, general. It's not very big. There are benches in the long hallway that leads to the center. You see a couple people.
It's nature based, and the druid doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. So.
Wow.
You should get like a.
I'm sure the priest will tell us, or priestess, or whatever.
You guys do actually walk up, and you do see a man, a human male, at the front, and he looks like he's just praying, not really talking to the other people right now. There are not a lot of people in here.
There are people in here though worshiping.
Yeah, there's eyes closed.
Okay, well,
it's very quiet.
Cough as I sort of walk in.
And what's that?
I was gonna say we should probably wait till they're done praying.
I'm gonna leave Drosten outside. I don't think this is gonna be a very pet-friendly place.
Okay, you leave your dog outside.
I don't know. They might have
Seems a little sad.
They might have trees and plants and stuff. Being nature based, you might like it.
Never mind, Drosten. I can't leave you outside. Come on in.
It's pretty happy to not be left outside. The guy notices you guys and walks up to you. And he greets you and says, "Welcome to the Church of Sylvanus. How can I help you guys? You guys here to worship?"
The church. What?
Sylvanus.
Is it? Do they speak Sylvan language?
No.
Yeah, it sounds elfy to me. Not only are you druid, but you're half elf.
This is great. The one time I stay behind, I have comprehend languages. I have the ability to do major religion checks.
They speak common. Hello, good sir. We are a mercenary group, and we are between jobs, and we're just wondering if there was anything you needed done that would require a mercenary group, not a farmer.
Not specifically, but if you guys wish to join the church, that'd be more than doable.
That's a big no.
You sure?
I'm sure. You
At
could
this
talk to
point,
the
It's a little
druid or the
sad.
ranger. It seems like right up their alley. Maybe the
Does he have
half demon
pamphlets?
What was that, Liga?
Does he have pamphlets?
pamphlets.
Yeah,
In my
does he
head,
have
I imagine he
tracks?
doesn't even have shoes on. So
he's wearing like a very simple robe, and he would not have shoes.
I imagine grass
I mean, he
stains,
has
dirt
some, but
stains.
not on him.
Right.
Would he
Yes.
be offended by the grass necklace thing because it's like destruction of nature?
No.
No, because nature's
Uh,
about destruction.
he believes in the utilization of nature.
I have
To
no idea who
help.
Sylvanus
is
is.
he
So.
asking me directly if I want to join the church?
He's
Yes.
asking
Like,
you guys.
looking in my direction and asking that?
Yes. He's like looking at
Yes.
each of you and asking if you would want to join. And Lack just
I
said
pull
no.
out my ghoul tongue and say, not really sure that this is really the place for me, but I don't know if you know anything about this.
He gives you like
Pull
a
out that
worried look and says, "Never mind. I'll go back to my train."
Is your deity about war?
No,
Then no.
What is your deity about?
he is the god of nature.
Averus, god of nature. You're nature, right? You control
I don't.
things.
I don't follow deities. I'm free spirited.
Fair enough. I stuffed my ghoul tongue back in my pack of the odd things. Dropping the wolf pelt and then quickly stuffing it back in. Ignore that.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions for him? He's started headed back to his praying, but if you guys want to stop him or anything,
Thank you for
What's
your
your
time.
name?
Trent. He calls back.
Father Trent?
What? Oh, Father Trent. Yeah, you can cover that.
Alright, Father Trent of the Sistine Chapel.
What's this Sistine Chapel?
I'm just gonna give a little bow, start walking out of church.
He did the same,
Church of
and you guys
Bob
leave.
Ross.
No. This is the Church of Sylvanus, not unholy people.
I just thought someone nature based. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm
You
just
weren't there.
I'm gonna
Yep.
sort of bow, but probably
All right.
and then leave.
So what time is it?
This would be approaching noon.
All right.
Back with Hadok now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's at the inn.
So how many spells have I had time to copy?
Yeah, I
I
eagerly sit
believe
down.
it takes. Oh no, actually, it wouldn't take that long. It'd probably take about 30 minutes to copy one.
Well, in the player's handbook, it does say 2 hours. I don't know if that's what you want to use or not, but
Is that from a spell book or from a spell scroll?
oh no, I think that's not from a. Yeah, that's from a book, I think.
Okay, because from a book, there are a bunch of notes you have to decipher. From a spell
Right.
scroll, it's very clear what the spell is, and it
Yeah,
wouldn't take you very long.
Illumination would be half, and one of my spells is half. So do I have enough time to do them all then, and just get them out of the way?
Yeah, so go and
Okay.
make four intelligence checks.
That's Arcana, I think, right?
Let me check. It should be.
Well, if it's just an intelligence check, it doesn't matter. It's a magical item, so would I get my extra +2 proficiency to it?
+2 proficiency? What do you mean?
Like, I get, obviously I get my proficiency bonus, but with magic items, because I'm a gnome, I get an extra.
You get to double the
I get a
proficiency?
yeah, so instead of +6, it'd be +8 for magical items.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Let me double check just to be sure if it's intelligence or arcana.
I can't imagine why it would not be intelligence, but sure. It's either arcana, history, something like that.
It just says intelligence. It does not specify arcana. Because I wrote it down. But if I'm incorrect, we can copy the rules down. And
Let's see if I mean, what do I have to? I don't know. Are you gonna tell me what I have to beat?
the DC is 11.
Okay, so do I just get my intelligence modifier then +4 is what you're trying to say, or?
So yeah, you roll d20 and then add your intelligence, which is +4.
Okay, so let's just see. If any of them do, I'll check it. If not, we'll just worry about it later.
Yep.
Okay.
Super.
Or I critically failed one. Well, does it get my modifier? I still would fail it. So that would be I didn't
So
even
what
say
was
what
the
spell
order
it is.
you're going to? What was the order you're going to do it in?
I
The
didn't
first spells.
say. I didn't say.
Okay. Well, go ahead and write the order that you would have. You probably would have made it, or just the.
I would
if
have
you have
done
a list of
detect.
all
I would have done my. I was planning. Honestly, I was planning to do detect magic first because it was a divination one and it would take less time. So did I destroy detect magic?
It is. Since you rolled a 1, it is destroyed. You do not get
Okay.
to copy the spell.
Ugh, that's 100 gold. All right, so this will be unseen servant. 20. Nice.
Yeah, you copy it down into your spell book very easily.
Okay, then my next one was magic missiles.
And it does disappear after you
Right.
copy it.
9 + 4. I passed the check. That's magic missiles. And then my last one was silent image. No, no. I was going to change that to. I don't know. Do you want me just to keep with what I did? Because I wanted to change it to grease. Actually, I thought that'd be more useful than silent
You
image.
can change it. Yeah.
Okay, it's going
You
to
can
be
change
grease. 7 + 4, so I still pass the check. So I
Yeah,
get everything
you
but
passed
detect
it.
magic.
Yep.
Are these stuff you learn permanently when you buy them?
Yeah,
What was it?
Nice.
yeah. I have to prepare.
Yeah,
I have to choose.
the spell scroll is diminished, but he has it in the spell book.
You're gonna love
Right.
Unseen Servant, Hayden.
I already know what it is.
Did you notice I picked up all the caltraps and oil and yeah. All right, I'll add those to my character sheet.
Now that we're back at the inn again, I'm going to eagerly sit down in front of he's probably just finishing up his last spell.
Actually, can he be the reason why detect magic didn't work?
He comes in and interrupts you in the middle of your detailed research, and as you like look over him, the spell just burns away, or the spell scroll burns away.
Like I had actually successfully learned it, like I had it down there, but somehow
You're like right the last couple words, and then it just vanishes.
Nice. So I'm really mad now. Because, books knowledge, that is my core character trait. So I am furious at you.
I'm sure we're all walking in, making noise. Chit-chatting.
Well, no, he came down and sat there. We're saying it, so I'm furious at your character now, Tarnum.
I just don't even acknowledge that, and I'm
What
just
the
like,
hell did you just do? I'm not going to shout. I can't shout right now, but assume I'm shouting at you now in fury. I can't believe it. You just ruined this spell that I was learning. It cost me 100 gold. Okay. And that was after I got my discounts. You owe me 100 gold now, Tarnum. At least.
I withhold my own frustration and take a deep breath. Is Corian?
Well, my character says, "Well, you were writing it down in the middle of an inn. I mean, it could have been something else."
I had finished it. I was just about to put it in my book, and he comes down and knocks it and somehow destroys it. What the hell do you want anyway?
I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna nudge Tarnum and whisper, "It's favor time."
Exactly.
Do I hear that? I would hear this at this point. So I'm like, what do you mean favor time?
So while we were out and about and we went to the church, I was asking Corian about this favor that you supposedly want me to do. And he suggested to me that I should probably get something for you or do something for you in order to do this favor. Be a nice guy. So me being the ever-kind soul I am
I'm getting more and more angry as I listen to this, by the way. Because this is not a good reason for what you just did at this point.
And basically, I was reminded of this pocket of grass that I had ended up picking up.
At this point, I'm going to interrupt you and say, a pocket of grass, favor. Well, what the heck are you talking about?
Well, let me finish and you'll find out. So, I was reminded of that when he said make something. and then I was reminded of the owlbear feathers from the owlbear that we killed.
Owl
You
bears
believe
don't exist.
And as such, I was going to try and make you a little crown out of this grass and owlbear feathers, but unfortunately, I put it on my head, and it was the wrong size. But I did manage to turn it upside down, and it became a very nice necklace. So here you go, and I hand him the grass and owlbear feather crown.
As you
I hope
look at
Corin's
it,
watching this.
it looks not very well put together, but
And he's putting this. Are you putting this on the table where I was doing my putting my spell, like near my spell book after you've already destroyed one spell?
No, I'm trying to thrust it into your hands.
You should throw on the ghoul tongue. Throw on the ghoul tongue.
Okay, I am like beyond angry now. Like
I
wouldn't
wrap
kill
the ghoul
you.
tongue around it quickly as well.
I wouldn't kill you, but I'm going to basically be like, you need to fix this now. Actually, I'm going to turn because I'm intelligent enough to understand that you're not the smartest person and that Avery, whatever, that you kind of control him. So I'm going to be like, you need to fix this now, or he needs to.
well, no.
That's not a good enough answer. I'm going to use suggest and say,
Can I notice him doing that?
So I'm not going to use suggestion. I'm going to say that's not good. I'm not going to use it yet. I'm going to see how you respond first. I guess that's an intimidation. I guess I'm trying to use now because I'm so mad. Like, it's not persuasion; it'd be intimidation on both you and Fret.
It would be, yes.
Yeah. So, let's roll.
Tarn, I'm going to roll a d20 and add your charisma.
Oh
Roll a
god!
19. I rolled a 19 without.
There's no point me even trying. Beyond a natural 20, I am fucked.
I am mad.
5, and I think
I get
4.
unnatural 20 with my +1 charisma modifier.
4.
You're for the first time, you're actually kind of scared about how angry he is. My character actually stands his ground. I'm a slightly
What'd you roll?
intimidated. I rolled a 18.
Okay.
I'm still like slightly intimidated, but it's not the point where I'm like at Tarnum's level. I say we'll get you a new spell scroll.
I'm gonna lean in and say, he's offering you some excellent spell components, I'm sure. I can't believe you don't want them.
Not now, Corianne. Not now.
This is.
And I'm being dismissive towards you now because I'm focused on that.
I think you need a drink. Let's get you a drink right now.
Hold it. If you will replace the exact spell detect magic in the next town, and you promise never to do this again, that is acceptable to me. I am supposed to be good natured, even if I'm furious.
I mean, I like money.
Doesn't have to be your money. It could be his money. It doesn't have to come out of your pocket. I'm totally just talking to you now and ignoring Turn. It could be his money. I'm gonna look at you. I'm speaking to both of you guys.
2 favors from him.
No, I'm looking at Tarnum now. Your character now. Like, are you gonna pay for a new spell scroll? Would that be something your character would do?
Would I still be intimidated at this point, or could I?
I mean, that's the whole thing, right? I'm saying you need to make this better. That was my intimidation. So you are intimidated by me, I would think.
If you value money more than like your possibility of you dying, then
like it makes sense for Avery. Yeah, he's not that intimidated, and he loves money.
But Averis tells me what to do, right?
Right. Well, you haven't told him. Like, you haven't said anything to him about how he should act. So would you tell him not to pay for the spell for me?
Tarnum, how much gold do you have?
564.
64.
God, you have so much gold.
He hasn't bought anything really, other than
here. Tarnum, if you pay 75, I'll pay for the other 25.
No. I want another scroll. Whatever it costs. If it's cheaper, that's fine. If it's more expensive, you need to pay for it. But if you get it for cheaper, I don't care. It was 100 in this town, but remember, I got a discount.
That's right.
But it could be cheaper in the other town. I don't care about the money as much as I care about the scroll and the spell.
Okay. We'll figure something out.
I'll hold you to that.
Uh-huh.
Walk over
Alright.
to Averus and say, we're going to have to find somebody to jack very, very soon.
We should
And
freaking jack Catherine while we're there.
and
Should've done.
I want to
Damn
say, get the hell away from me. I'm done with you guys.
Dross
don't wanna
says to
drink?
growl at you viciously.
You don't want to drink at
Yeah.
all?
No,
No.
you have a minute to get away, or else.
Okay, like a whole minute or?
Like, get out now,
As he
Alright.
says that,
or that thunderwave spell you have. It's going off.
as he says that, I'm going to stop walking away and turn and face him. At this point, I'm assuming that something inside me will trick because he's like getting to Averus.
I intimidated you before. You are scared of me. Are you suddenly not scared of me now?
I just tell
Would I
you just to
re-roll?
let's just go. He needs to cool off. We just need to go sit at
That's
another
what it
table.
is.
So
I want to see Corey
just
know
a
about this.
heat of the
too.
moment kind of thing.
Has to be what?
Yeah. Do you just walk away, or
Yeah,
are you-
I just go to another table. I don't care.
Okay. So what about you? You're Mike and Corianne.
Corian, I don't think he liked his gift.
I'm gonna lean down to Hinoke, be like, "This is a public place. You need to watch yourself." And then turn and walk over. Say, "I don't get it, man. Those are spell components. I don't know why the wizard
stupid soldier
wouldn't want
is what I'm gonna say as you walk away.
spell components like that. I don't know what to tell you. It seemed like a great gift to me.
I said stupid soldier as you walked away.
I don't care.
At this point,
Right.
that gnome has now made an enemy of everyone in this band of groups. Apart from
He needs to calm down. He just needs some time. He loves
It's
his
acting
spells.
ridiculous.
They
Who
both
copies
voted
spells in
for
the middle
him.
of a busy inn?
I didn't copy them in the busy. I did it. I'm just finishing it up.
Well, you weren't in your
But-
room. If you were in your room, it wouldn't have happened.
I hadn't rented a room for the day yet.
Well, I don't know why you're sitting in the common room of an inn.
I'm at my own table where I would expect
In
not
the
to be
common room of an
disturbed.
inn.
Yeah.
Hey, are my
In the
guard
corner.
guys here yet?
Your
Oh,
cards.
Mike, did you just wander away? Like, are you just completely ambivalent?
Yeah, I
to
just
this?
walked away from you after I said that. I'm
No,
done with
no,
you.
Mike.
Oh, not that Mike.
Yes.
I meant Matt.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a sweet perception.
I love how Hinoke has made an enemy of everyone in this party. Apart from Mike
My
now.
perception's only a 6.
And you're kind of focused on the thing that just happened. Not really looking out for guards right now.
Come and sit
And
with us.
we're talking with you as well, so you're kind of
All right.
distracted at the moment.
I also, after putting my spell book away, I casted Firebolt at the grass thing to burn it up.
Is
He's like
is
light-handed
Mike
a little
leaving?
bit.
Did I
you
see
might-
that?
Is Mike headed out to go to the Thieves Guild that he claims doesn't exist?
Where are you going, Eli? Just so I know.
Standing around.
Okay.
Awkwardly in the middle of the inn, wondering what to do.
The
So,
bartender like gives you a small glance, like because he sees that you as a tiefling.
What time of day is it?
It's noon.
This would be, yeah, it's still around 1-ish. So, are you guys gonna wait here for the night before you head?
How
Somewhere
far
else, or
is
you
it
guys
to the
gonna-
next town?
It's about 4 to 5 days travel.
4 to 5 days. Okay.
God.
It's quite a ways away on foot.
On wagon.
We have a wagon and a horse.
That be you can go slightly faster with that. Because it still has to pull the wagon. Well, I guess the wagon won't have a lot on it.
Yeah, there's nothing on it
Us.
but us and some food.
So I would bring it down to like 3.5, 4 days. If you guys use a horse,
We would.
which is now stationed outside the inn for you guys.
All
Can
right.
I converse with the people at my table? Say, we're really going to have to do something about this gnome. See if
Yeah.
we can intimidate him back.
Ignore him.
That's an even better idea. Why don't we all just pretend he's not there? Oh, wizards. Threatening me.
We'll see how he is tomorrow.
Well, we checked with Katya. We checked with Trent. I don't see Matt.
I feel like we might need to leave this town.
Maybe. What was that? What was that over there? Did you say something? Oh, I didn't think so. Maybe we can check with Mike. Maybe he could try and contact, I don't know, Thieves Guild. I swear there's got to be one here. I mean, maybe there's not. I don't know. We haven't seen one, so whatever.
Can you roll for that?
But I guess our next plan will be just to move on. The question is, do we want to leave now or in the morning?
I would suggest in the morning to give Nomi over there, Nomi a chance to calm down.
And just for that, that would give me 2 more divine rolls.
I believe he said to leave him alone, so I think leaving now and leaving him here would be the best option.
I like that plan. Are we going to make Mike roll for the Thieves Guild thing?
Are we doing the Thieves Guild thing?
Are you looking out for...
If we do the Thieves Guild, then we would probably stay here for the day, because it's going to take him a couple hours to do that.
Were you looking around, or just staying in the inn?
I'll look around, I guess.
Okay, you step outside, give a quick walk around the block. Going to roll a perception check. Actually, this would be perception, yeah.
Do we get an advantage or anything, or?
It's got something to do with his criminal contact stuff too.
He would know what he's looking for, so he could get advantage if you want. If you wish to take it. What's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom is... Where is this?
Should be on the far left. You want. I mean, you see.
Did you roll advantage?
Did you roll? No, he did not. You can, if you want, you can roll advantage.
Sure. So another.
So roll d20, yeah, and see what the number is.
You get one. You're better than 11.
Ooh,
so 12. Yeah, you look around in the sector that you're looking. You look for obvious signs: hoods, robes. Spaces you can't really see, symbols and such. Not anything you can see currently.
This place sucks.
It's a city of trees.
I was looking for symbols. I don't know why Corey and look for them.
I wouldn't, but I don't know what they are. I just know they exist.
Okay, well, what about those hoods?
Okay, hoods I would know they exist, but hoods don't mean anything to me. I have a hood on my cloak.
You're a thief now, Lack.
I mean, if Lack's knowledge of thieves or anything like his knowledge of wizards.
They're probably on par. I know thieves steal things. I know they have a guild.
You'd probably be looking for.
I know they have
money
thieves
bag.
can't. I know that's a thing.
Wizards are mean.
I know quartermasters are usually part of it in the military. Those guys steal.
Did you guys want to, by the way, sleep here, or are you guys just going out now? I'm okay with my character's okay with whatever.
I'm game for whatever. We can stay here if you want.
What time is it now after Eli does his walkabout? I'm sorry, Mike does his walkabout.
It'll probably be about an hour and a half, so looking at like 3 in the afternoon. If he's giving me a pretty good look around the city. You want to sleep and get your divine rolls, Lego?
Yeah, and I don't want him to leave me behind, obviously.
I'm going to go outside then and practice with my greatsword while wearing my armor this time.
That's good.
I want to be good and comfortable
Feels
with this
different,
stance.
but you're nothing you can't handle. Seems interesting, and you're willing to try it out. Then you go back into sleep afterwards.
Well, I would look again at dinner time to see if Mike showed up.
Okay, yeah, he comes back in.
Matt, not Mike.
Oh,
Matt.
Matt. Make
Yes.
another. What was it? Perception last time? I think it was
17 this time.
17. You see another guard, but you don't see Matt.
Another guard. All right. Well, I will go up and ask the guard if I can buy him around.
Make a persuasion roll.
A persuasion roll.
That's pretty good.
15.
He looks you up and down and says, "Yeah.
All right.
If
You
you're,
mind if...
do you want to join down or?"
Yes, I do want to
join
join him. I'll join him for dinner.
All right.
Is it just one guard?
It is, yes.
I'll introduce myself as Corian.
He says his name is Greg.
Greg. All right. Let's add Greg to my list.
Looks a little older. And
what is it, like 3 silver or something for?
it's 1 silver for a drink. So
Okay.
if you want to mark off, if you're getting 1 too, just mark off 2.
I will. I'll mark off 2. Yeah. How's it going around the city?
Boring. The city sucks.
So nothing major going on.
No, I heard a bookstore owner was rescued by some band of people.
Oh yeah, that was us.
Make another persuasion roll.
Surely with advantage, because he's telling the truth.
17.
17. Yeah, he seems a little surprised, but he says those are half ogres, weren't they? They had a fight.
They
Those
were
things are
half.
pretty tough.
They were half ogres that fell on their face. They weren't that bad.
That takes quite a bit of skill.
Or luck. I'll tell him the story about how we fought the half ogres.
He seems really interested.
Played up
You get the
for
point.
laughs.
Yeah, you get the feeling he doesn't get a lot of good stories because the city's generally
Right.
pretty peaceful.
I'll tell him about that time we killed a bear owl.
And the time the dire wolf killed itself.
The time the dire wolf knocked itself out. Yeah, that was a good time. I'll tell him about how that guy started bawling and fell on the ground after we brought back the dead body. Sure he'll appreciate that story.
Yeah, he does. He actually likes all your stories, and seems pretty happy with his decision to, let you sit down with him. Right now, after all those stories, it'd probably be about an hour or so later. You wish to keep talking to him, or
No, I'll let him.
by about this time he'll probably be heading back
Right.
to work and such.
Let him get on with his work. It's probably about time to head off to bed. So,
He nods to you and gets up and leaves.
all right. See you, Greg.
See you, Corian.
I almost called him Mike because I can't stop calling everybody Mike.
Everybody's Mike now.
All right, so I'll come back over and join you guys at the table. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Definitely.
Whatever happened to Nomi? Where did he end up going?
Meh.
Do we see him anywhere?
I assume he's still fuming at the table over there.
Oh, I'm still mad. I'm calming down. I mean, I'm not gonna go completely nuts. You guys get in my space.
You see a gnome pouting over at the table.
Oh, he could eat dinner alone tonight. Mike, are you joining us?
Yeah.
So, Mike, what did you see out there?
I saw cloaks, Corian.
Cloaks. Were they thieves' cloaks?
You don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm just trying to help you, man. I mean, you're a thief. If you can find the Thieves Guild, maybe they have information about you. They would definitely know about that bounty put on you.
I look up from my food, if we've got food. I say, you're a thief?
Didn't we have this conversation already?
I don't have the best intelligence. I don't
My
remember.
character just gets up and goes, I'm going to go to bed early tonight.
I could have used you. I was trying to break into that man's house.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Could have used his help.
Well, I think I am going to head off to bed then, guys. I'm gonna head to my room and take care of my gear and crash out till the morning then.
Alrighty.
You guys all head off to bed as well.
Oh, we don't get a choice. We're just forced to bed.
No, I said you. I said you can. I said, are you guys going to?
I assume Mike did.
Yeah, he was.
No, he went to the Thieves Guild after we went to sleep. That's what he did.
At some point before we go to bed, like several hours before, maybe during dinner, I decide to have a drink. Just one.
Alcoholic gnome.
Make your saving throw. See if you get drunk.
No wonder he's so angry all the time. He's
Right.
got alcoholism.
6.
Yeah, it's one drink and you're already feeling the effects.
And you
All
know,
right,
this
that's it,
time
though.
he can sleep on the floor.
I didn't pass out.
Oh, you didn't? Okay,
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't
dead
roll
over
a
here.
1, so
If I keep drinking, then I'll probably pass out. But
Yes.
I'm only having one drink, and I'm going to bed.
If he was going to roll a 1, I was going to pick him up like a freaking teddy bear at my side and take him outside. So am I just left in this tavern now with nobody here?
yeah,
Like,
there's not even a table anymore. It disappeared.
I'm just stood in the middle of an empty room.
It's not even a room. It's just a table with some grids, like it's squares.
Do I see a bartender anywhere now? Like, what's going on here?
You see little figurines, and then you look at yourself and you see that you're yourself a figurine as well. And then you wake up from your dream.
Twilight Zone style.
I clutched tightly onto Avery. It's that wizard again. He's screwing with my dreams. It's that wizard.
I don't have that power. Let me roll my divine rolls for today.
Go right ahead.
All right. 1
God,
and a 12.
you don't need that one. I already rolled that myself.
Oh. Don't worry, that 1 will be put to good use.
Uh-huh.
Are we in the inn now for breakfast again?
If you guys wish.
I'm gonna see him and go, Dream Invader.
I want to go up to him. At this point, like, I'm not as angry. I mean, you've pretty much agreed to replace the scroll, and detect magic isn't like, it's just a first level spell. Like, it's not like it's rare books or anything. I'm just mad because I spent time buying that, researching everything. So I'm just perplexed at this point. Like, what are you talking about? Is what I would say.
You were messing with my dreams, weren't you?
I don't have that power yet.
You wizards.
I can't just do anything I want.
You
know?
made me into a figurine, didn't you? I've seen you with those other dolls before.
Okay. I can't turn people into dolls. I'm not a witch.
I don't know about you anymore. Get away from me.
I'm going to turn to you, Averis, and say, can you explain to him how magic works or something here?
It takes a lot of practice. Turn him, like a lot, for wizards, but for druids, you kind of just like, you just have it almost, kind of like a sorcerer.
You think he could invade my dreams? You think he was looking for what was on my mind? You know, to try and outsmart me.
That's not how it works. He doesn't have like telepathy, except for this owl.
Yeah, and I will
That owl,
apologize
wasn't it?
for. I'm not going to apologize for being mad yesterday, but I will apologize for threatening to attack you if you didn't leave me alone. But in
I'm going to tell
fairness,
Corian about my dream.
you brought a grass crown to me, I think, as returning a favor. I'm going to look at Coran and like, why did you tell him to bring me feathers of a bear creature and grass clippings?
And a ghoul tongue. They're spell components. Don't you use components when you cast spells?
No, I use a crystal focus, and even if I did, none of those things are inherently magical. Maybe the ghoul tongue. There might be something with that, but grass clippings? That's like saying, like, if I give you, like, that's like me telling you...
You wouldn't use that in, like, an illusion spell to make grass?
No, that's like, okay...
Well, I don't know. I don't cast spells.
Here's what you need to know. It's like, that would be the equivalent of giving you a butter knife and saying, well, you're a warrior. This is clearly as good as your greatsword.
I could kill with a butter knife.
Correct. And I could still cast spells even with grass clippings. But
Well,
does it
there you
make
go.
more
It was a
effective?
favor, just like I said.
First of all, that's not what I was even talking about. And second of all, it's still just mundane grass. Listen, I'll let you do
It doesn't
this.
need to be magical grass.
Listen, I don't tell you how to swing your sword. You don't need to tell me what is and what isn't magical. Okay?
Don't
I
you?
wasn't telling you how to cast a spell. I'm just saying I believe a ghoul's tongue, being from an undead creature, would have some magical value.
Actually, I don't think we actually. I think I've looked at some of the components for things. I don't think actually Ghoul's Tongue is used for anything. So
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I did see grasshopper legs in the book, so it doesn't have to be special.
no, it's only certain spells use certain things.
I know that.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm just explaining to you that's not how it works, and just would you accept my explanation that that stuff isn't magical because I am the wizard telling you this?
No, because I fought something that was undead. I believe its tongue is magical.
Soldiers.
I'll give you that you apparently don't need grass for an illusion spell. I'll agree with you there, but ghoul tongue is definitely magical.
You know, you should consider selling it. You might be able to get something for it. It could be a potion ingredient.
You burnt it.
Did you give me the ghoul tongue? I burnt the grass thing. Did you actually hand me the ghoul tongue too?
It was,
It was wrapped around it.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, whoops. Guess it wasn't magical enough now, was it?
Burnt my gift.
I don't know what you're here for anyways. You told us to leave you alone.
Do you take everything completely literally?
He's a gnome, isn't he?
Hey man, I try to get along with people. You said to leave you alone. We're trying to leave you alone.
Yes, because I was angry. Doesn't mean leave me alone forever.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Now I know why you're not in the military anymore.
No, because the campaign came to an end. And I retired.
Okay. That's what,
You may
that's
have
what happened.
retired, but he still got it.
I don't know if I
tell.
believe you. I don't know anything about military stuff.
Well, all right
think we
then.
should
Well then, I
stop.
don't want you to talk about military stuff then.
All right. I don't need you talking about wizard components then.
I wasn't talking about wizard components beyond. I thought maybe a ghoul tongue and grass and bearbird feathers might be useful.
At this point, I'm just throwing out my hands and just eating my breakfast. I'm just
The-
completely exasperated at this point.
I hate to ask if the bickering is done now.
I'm going
Yeah.
outside to get the horse ready for leaving.
Before he goes, I'm just gonna whisper to him in passing, spar him.
I'm not gonna spar him. I got better things to do with my time.
Because you know you lose.
Wow.
Because I don't
Like,
spar.
I think your AC
I
is
kill.
10.
Kill him then.
You're right. He does have an high AC.
I'll go with you. Like, I'll help you get the horse ready.
Am I just sat at a table now then?
You're with.
I'm gonna lean over to Averis before you guys get here and point back over my shoulder and go, "Children."
He's an interesting person.
Who are we talking about?
Take your pick.
All right.
Hi, mate.
I'm just eating my breakfast now.
By the way, after you guys are done eating and stuff, did you have anything else you want to do before you guys head out? Anything you need me to know? Or
Nope.
There's not time for me to go and chop wood, is there? And give it.
We're not chopping wood.
with your axe, you'd
Slave.
probably break it again. So
Oh.